Have you ever wondered what a vintage EDC survival kit looks like? Today, you're going to find out. All right, for this video, I'm going to be showing you a survival kit that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace. I paid $35 for this. The gentleman that sold it was saying that he had this in the early 80s when he was a Boy Scout leader, and this was the survival kit that they used. So I jumped onto the opportunity to purchase this. I wanted to wait to film this video to get an honest and real reaction. I haven't opened this yet, so we are going to have a look and see what is inside here. So let's get to it. First off, what we're going to talk about is the bag. I've never heard of this company before. This company is called Caribou Mountaineering. If anybody has heard about this product or this company, just throw a comment down below. This bag here is incredible. It is massive. I thought that my other fanny pack that I have was massive. This just takes the cake. Starting with the material, I know this is nylon, but it's almost like a nylon, but just almost felt like it's extremely tough. It has front pockets, it's got inner pockets, and in the back, there's no pockets, but they have this unique strapping system, so it loops on itself here. This got this heavy duty strap and the iconic 80s all metal secure mechanism. This thing can probably stand a war or something. This is heavy, so you will not find this at any bag anywhere at this time. This is incredible. Me spending $35, just the bag alone, I thought was awesome, right? There's stuff in here that we have to see. That's a bonus. All right, let's start with the front pocket here. Again, this has the iconic YKK zippers with a little lanyard on that for easy pulling. So we're going to open this up and see what's inside. All right, to start off with, we have a compass. I used to be in Cubs years ago, and I learned how to use a compass. I don't anymore because obviously now we have GPS. But yeah, there's this compass, so that's great. Place that there. What else? We just have some blank paper. That's in there. What else is here? Okay, we have, looks like some kind of a, I was going to say a pocket knife, but no. We have here, it's a whistle, an all metal whistle. So if you're stuck in the wilderness or anywhere else, if you want to get somebody's attention, we have a whistle. This container that it comes with, or this pouch, it doesn't feel like it's leather, but survival whistle. All right. And that seems to be it for that. Let's see what's inside here. Oh, okay. All right. So we have here Little Hotties hand warmers. I can almost guarantee this is not from the 80s, but yeah, 2024. The gentleman that sold this to me probably just threw this in, but nevertheless, we have hand warmers here. What else here? Well, let's see here. Ooh, okay. I used to play with this when I was a kid, and I love this. So we have here is, these are mechanical lights. There's kind of gears in here. So if you actually wind it up, you can have a light, almost an unlimited amount of light. I remember when you almost have to wind up the gears in here and it will produce electricity. Yeah. Okay, so we have a players club. I don't even know what these are called anymore. Mechanical light. Yeah, they must store the energy in there. So it's almost like a transformer of some sort. I have no idea. Sorry. I might be just talking nonsense here. It used to be very popular when I was a kid. We have the mechanical light. All right there. What is this? I have no idea what this is. For external use only. Looks like insect repellent. The writing on here is worn off. So I'm going to say that this is insect repellent. If somebody knows exactly what this was insect repellent. Okay, what else is here? We have an old soap here. I faintly remember this company here, Kame. And yeah, you know what? This does look familiar. I don't even know if they make these anymore. I don't even know if I'm actually pronouncing it right. Kame. Sorry. Anyways, it's Pink Rose. New fragrance. Okay. All right. We got matches here. Okay, this seems old. So what we have here is we have a wired logs cutter. I guess the idea, I don't want to open this up, but I guess the idea is, if you can see the picture here, there's this gentleman here. He has the wires wrapped around this log. And the idea is you take the wire and you put your fingers in each end and then you go back and forth. And this is supposed to cut a log, which, looking at the diameter of that log, you'll probably be there for 5 days. But anyways, I guess it's the journey of cutting this is the exciting part. But we have a wired log cutting system. Okay. Right there. We have a Cricut lighter. Oh, it still works. Cricut lighter. Oh, I remember these. So this is snare wire. I remember when I was in Scouts, they would show us how to make these snares to catch animals if you had some emergency food you needed to eat. So yeah, we have snare wire right here. Well, we have cutter insect repellent, the most expensive per ounce, least expensive per application. Incredibly effective. Oh, that's a bold statement. Yeah, okay. Oh, look at that, just screams like 60s or 70s right there. Cutter, insect repellent. Interesting. What is this? Oh, wow. We have a vintage knife. It's a full tang. Probably seen its better days. Eric Frost Mora, Sweden? Does anybody know this? Eric Frost Mora, Sweden. I have to do some more research on this. That's a pretty good score. What else is here? What is this? What's inside here? Nah, it's nothing. It's just garbage. Some kind of a garbage bag tie. We have some old glow sticks. They call it the chemical light. These are old glow sticks. I thought I saw another one. Yeah, we got 2 of them there. Look how old and disheveled they are. We'll put that there. Okay. What we have here is a land and sea emergencies. And when we have the man and woman symbol on there. Wow, this is old. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that color. Look, this is, wow, when was this printed? It tells you how to build a bowl-shaped hole for collecting water. What is this, a snare kit? Types of plants to look out for. This is very intriguing. October 1st, 1971. I have to read more about this, but yeah, I have a vintage man-woman land sea emergencies book. That's awesome. Okay, I will put that there. We have some signal tape, some that you can put if you're in the woods and you want to mark the area. So signal tap / marking tape here. We got this old pencil, and we have another old pencil. And finally, looks like this is the last thing. What is this? It's a piece of wood. It's got this thing on here. Oh, okay. We have this blade here that's serrated. And I guess, what? How does this thing work? I'm not going to try to take a guess what this thing is or how it works, but yeah, we have this, guess, knife. Like, okay, that is it. Yeah, this is vintage survival kit. Looking back at everything, most of it are obsolete, obviously, right? Especially with the compass GPS unit on here that you can get modern technologies like this. I love this. And we have a vintage knife from Sweden. And yeah, this is great. I think I did very well on this. I will probably use some of these things. I really want to do a deeper investigation on this knife here. I'll be using this whistle for sure. It's just the experience of actually looking at this is great. So yeah, apparently in the 70s or 80s, this was their survival kit. It had the basics: cutting, hand warming, fire, glow sticks for signaling. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it fully. I'm definitely going to be using this bag. I love this bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe, like it, share. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.